It's been bad. Yeah, I was telling Rosie earlier. I don't know if you guys know. Yesterday, the coldest place in the nation was here in Utah.
My heart.
I don't remember the place. It's out by Logan.
Rosie's heart.
Negative 59 degrees. Yeah, Stewart Sink or something. Negative 59 degrees yesterday. Coldest place in the nation was Utah. So I felt like it was just outside my door, but yeah, cold heart. That was good. That was good. Okay, all right, you guys. We're gonna get started. So welcome. I love this. I would love to think you were all here for us. I know it's the breakfast. So
Thank you, Mike Connaughton, for breakfast.
Yes, thank you very much for breakfast this morning, Mike. So, thanks for the cake, Mike. Yeah. All right. I'll jump in really quick. And I think actually we're going to start with Jamie.
Oh yeah, put me out.
Yeah, Theo's corner. Theo. I don't know if you guys know, Theo's kind of our adopted mascot.
We got like 4 of us.
So,
and he's the one that told me that when's National Squirrel Day? I forgot. January 21st is National Squirrel Day. So I'll remember Theo and his buddies on January 21st.
yeah.
I forgot. It's the old noggin. Okay, just a quick reminder. You all have access to the printers. One of them being the color. When you're getting ready to print to the color, if you would just double check with us, we had some multiple print jobs coming in yesterday, and we had some different paper in there, and they got everybody's print jobs kind of funky. Yeah, mixed up. So, and if you need something right away and you don't want to have to worry about coming and checking it, you can send it to us and we'll print it out for you right away. So just a quick reminder about that. And then one other thing, I'm noticing that a lot of agents that have credit cards on file for ePay, some of them are coming up as expired. So if you have like a credit card that you need to update, I'm happy to walk you through, but you can do it through your ePay, which is your My Income and Expenses on my CV desk. So just a couple of housekeeping items. That's
Yes,
it.
and a quick reminder, you guys saw that email that went out. ASPs are going up on March 1st by $10, $75 a month. If you have prepaid, if you did the annual pay, you're fine until it renews, and then it will go to the new prices. So just a quick reminder on that. And on those color prints, I just want to note, please use that sparingly. Like, use it for things you need. If you're just printing MLS sheets, please send them to black and whites. And so if it's a presentation or something you're taking out, then obviously definitely use that, but don't just throw like print jobs there that you don't really need the color on. So we appreciate that. Okay. Quick update on listings. So this is where we're currently at year to date. We are seeing, under contracts, we're not that far off from start of last year when it was a big rush of the market, right? So we are seeing a little bit of an uptick. Listings taken are up. So we're 23 as of today, under contracts at 50, and closed sites at 37. So I don't know about you guys. I've seen a little bit of an uptick. I think that there was a report that mortgage applications were up 28%, I think. And so, is that true? Is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're seeing multiple offer wars again on houses
again.
between 3 and 5. So
there's some good news in there. I know as everyone was nervous, and it is still an adjusting market. It's not the rush we had before, but I personally am excited by this. I think we're normalizing, and I think it's gonna, those opportunities are gonna be for agents that are actually working and hustling, are gonna do well. So right out, hopefully some of those that really help. Prospect Square. So today is the Virtual Economic Summit from 1:30 to 3. Also a reminder, your Clients for Life campaign auto sends in 1 week. So go and check it. It can be edited up until the day before. And so, and it is ready for edit. So suggested for your February campaigns, Cheddar Social, offer to collect donations in person. It is a food drive. If anybody has not checked it out yet, text it to friends and family. Also drive through the office. Anything think about that? We'll start a food drive here.
Yep.
For realtors.
This is, yes.
To feed the realtors that are
support realtors.
Yes. So the Virtual Economic Summit was your January prospect for Square. So your clients might be watching this. So probably a good thing for you to tune into, so you can have a follow-up conversation with them, just a touch point that you didn't have to really think about.
Yeah, so that will be ready today. So yeah, if anybody, any of the clients are checking it out. Mentioned it last week, just a reminder, if you want to do the global luxury certification, this is going to be running, is that this February,
It's
next
in
week?
a week. Yeah.
No, yeah.
The 8th.
What's today?
Yeah, today's the 31st. In a week. guys.
Okay, in a week. So next Wednesday and Thursday, you can, get my dates mixed up. So 11 to 3 hour time, you can register, it's $575. Has anybody registered for it? Is anybody doing it this round? You're not doing it this round? Say it. Okay. If you have a difficult time finding registration, just let us know. Then some product updates. So we've kind of touched on some of these, okay? Things that are going away. So CVX Buyer Locator is retiring today.
Oh,
It's-
really?
Yeah, it has the data on it was old, for one. The usage was low, so
I used it.
a lot of people haven't used it much.
The provider has not updated the data in like 2 years. So
Oh.
we're like, fix
Yeah.
it or get out. And then
Yeah.
they're moving out.
I wish they would have told us a year ago, just say,
Yeah.
we've been using that thing like crazy.
We didn't know. I found that out when they announced it.
And boy, are they moving quick.
Yeah, I found that out, that, yeah, the provider hasn't updated it in almost 2 years of data, and so it hasn't been the most accurate.
I'm really impressed by it.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they care that it's wrong.
Right?
Listening, but I guess, who cares?
Yeah, so, well, it's going away.
Oh, hopefully we get something better.
Sadly. Yeah, hopefully they get something better, but as of right now, it is going away. Mentioned it last week, Real Sure retires tomorrow, so as of February 1st, we will not have the Real Sure. Real Vitalize stays, Real Sure is going away. Remember, that's the buy and sell program. So again, low usage, and so that is not going to be moving forward. Well, Realty Resource is also going away as of February 22nd. Again, most of these is due to low usage. They just can't support paying for something that not everybody's using.
And Cole Realty, really your title company is a better resource anyway.
Yeah.
Call your
So-
title person.
Social ad engine is being replaced, so technically it retires February 28th. It's being replaced by HomeSpotter Boost, which is a popular tool used to automate digital advertising campaigns for listings, open houses, and I'm not going to get into
It's
that.
already in Listing Concierge, so you've already been using this tool anyway. They're just cleaning up the rest of that process of moving on.
I'm looking at this as, some of this is kind of a rebrand modification. So for example, Brand Serve retiring February 28th was being replaced by Marketing Center. So it's Brand Serve, and those of you that use Canva, it's kind of Brand Serve with Canva. So that will be what's replacing that. April 15th, I don't know how many of you guys use these, but we had those legacy CBR surveys that were going out. So those are going to retire on the 15th. That's because Microsoft's retiring that platform, so they're no longer offer that tool. I don't know if they're going to come out with something different.
retiring?
And so, yeah. Bill Gates is, no.
Yeah.
But, so that is retiring that legacy CBR survey. So, and then they are going to be releasing Design Concierge being new. It's a simplified ordering process for, team and profile configurations for any of that personal branding, agent branding, any of that stuff that you're doing for logos and all that. So I'll let you know when that comes out, but that is going to be coming out this year, Design Concierge being new. Okay? Slow.
Quick reminder, if you can't get a hold of Crystal or Stephanie right away with your marketing needs, you can do next available appointment. It's just nextavailableappointment.com or the QR code. This is also on our board over here if you're in person. You can get help, an answer within 2 hours of either I can fix it right now or I can schedule a time where we can sit and fix it together.
Okay, this Thursday's marketing workshop with Crystal is creating content in Canva and Moxie Impress. So remember, she'll be here Thursday, February 2nd at 11 a.m. You can just show up, or again, if you want to scan, make an appointment with her. That's a QR code to scan. Or again, if you want help sooner, nextavailableappointment.com. Class of February, the class of the month is Owning Your Value. So this is found on CVU Learning Center. So you can't just propose value, you have to own it. It's going to go over inventory features that buyers and sellers value, convey benefit to show the buyer or seller what's in it for them, make an impact by highlighting qualitative examples and quantifiable metrics, make it happen by articulating and demonstrating your value. And this, obviously, as you guys know, I have a huge, I'm always fighting. I always want to know when you're laughing at them. I love it, but I'm just wondering So,
This is that commission conversation.
Yes.
Get your commission. Ask for a 7%, you guys. Your marketing tools are top notch. You have way better tools and resources. And even the brain power of the brokerage you belong in is amazing. You have amazing colleagues. You should be charging more for your services.
and you can have a lot more opportunities, I think, in these markets moving forward anyway. We're not getting it as beat up by consumers, since it's not quite the seller's market that we had before. So. And come on up, I want to bring up Gene. I'm going to welcome, I don't know if you guys know Johnny. I've met him before. He's been in the industry for a long time, but you guys know him up.
Yeah, we were excited. This guy.
It's gonna come over this way so you're on camera.
Am I there?
Here's your little screen. Yep.
All right, all right. So we were super excited. We wanted to introduce you guys to Johnny, and Johnny came very highly referred from Tom Larson out of our South Valley office. He just did his 30-day completion, and literally our SVP was like, "Who the heck is this guy? Holy crud! Look at all that activity." He already had his first 2 closings right off the bat. Came in strong. Very, very solid loan officer, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about his background.
Okay, Jonathan Taylor, originally from born in Mississippi, moved to Utah in 1981, played for University of Utah. Defensive back. Back in 81, 82, so that's going to date me. I've been lending probably since 93, 94. I've ran finance companies for about 12 years where I had to lend and I had to collect it also at the same time. Wholesale rep with Credit Home Lending, First Horizon, Citywide. I worked with John at the CB, Rock Classic, Chan, so that whole crew, we were all together at Citywide. We left in 2014, went over to One Trust, and we were at Cross Country. I just came aboard probably about a month ago, so I've been lending for, lending for about 20 years. So I do work weekends, Saturdays, Sundays. If you ever need a deal, scenario, need help on this, what do you think you can rate, or what do you think we can qualify for? I work 6, 7 o'clock, so I'm in there early, get in the office like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, so you can always get a hold of me. But just here to help you. If you need help, let me know, give me a call. Any scenarios you may have, or just, hey, let me run this by you, I'll dig into it and see what I can do for you. So,
Awesome.
I'm excited for joining the GRA team. Really quick, because we've had a couple questions, and then I'll let you guys jump into the first home. We've had questions about GRA and the presence around here. We haven't had it, so initially, as you guys know, they were in this office, but we had some division rules that we weren't meeting. So we're in the process of trying to hit that so that they can be more consistent and be around more often. Not sure when that'll all be finished, but GRA hasn't gone anywhere. It's just from a physical location, in order to be compliant with division, we can't have it in this office at this time. So, gotta give you guys a heads up. Okay. And now, sorry, I'll let you talk about first home buyers.
Yes.
You move all the way in front of that camera.
So-
That one. Yes.
This one, all right.
Thank you.
So this first-time homebuyer seminar, guys, the 2 biggest reasons, guess what they are? People don't buy, first-time homebuyers, it's keeping them out of the market. What do you guys think? Lack of education regarding specifically, what's that? Financing, down payment. We know this because we're in the industry, but 2/3 of first-time homebuyers, this is according to Freddie Mac, think they have to have 15% or more down. How do we dispel that myth, and what are the programs that are available so we can talk about those and bring those folks off the sidelines? Because during COVID, what were they doing, the first-time homebuyers? Right. Scared, right? Because they're going to pay more than appraisal, come up with extra money. And so we're really going to hit on how we pull those with social media, with programs, and also credit myths. How we pull them back off the sidelines and get them engaged. So we're super excited to share some of those techniques with you guys. And then also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, we have a thing going on right now called Fast Track. You know Mike Grant, yeah, and Fran, you know Mike Grant. So he just did one, went under contract on the 18th of December, closed on the 29th with Christmas and Christmas Eve. For that person who's an employee, it can go very, very quick. They're working directly with the underwriter. So we're going to hit on that and the advantage of that as well. I think you had an experience with that as well, Lauren. Is that right? Quick.
Oh yeah, I've had some great experiences.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean
Oh yeah, the flash.
Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Yeah. So great stuff. You guys have any questions? Hit up Johnny, good guy. And what you're going to see, guys, we're going to have Mike and Johnny and some other faces coming in because We want you to connect with who you feel connected with as well. And we also realize there's some agents that say, you know what, this is going to connect a lot better with this client. We want you to kind of pair that up with the loan officer you think will mesh best with that client as well.
I can attest also that I've been here 30 days, so when you get a scenario where we don't know about the income, it's kind of tricky. We have a team that we can send that into the concierge, and they'll just run the numbers, kind of verify that if my numbers agree with their numbers. I had a situation where we had a person varying income, 36 hours, 40 hours, 32 hours. And usually what happens, you got to take that over 12 months and average that out. So I just wanted to confirm with our underwriting team. And so they confirmed what my numbers were. I kept that for the file, so that's something I have when we submit it to underwriting. It's already been looked at and approved on using average income. So we do that a lot. Whenever it's scary, touchy, we'll look at it, I'll send it in, make sure it's solid. I never shoot from the hip. I can't give you an answer, I'll just say, oh, I'll let you know, I'll get back to you, but I will never change something that I don't know, so.
Awesome.
Cool.
Hey,
Joey?
it sounds like this is like more of like a realtor event. I thought this was like a bring your buyer.
No, it is. Yes. But what we're gonna do is, these buyers have in their mind, Joey, those myths. They think, well, I had a bankruptcy 5 years ago, there's nothing I can do. Well, FHA, you can do 2 years after a chapter 7 or 1 year into a chapter 13. There are other people are like, well, I have to have 50% down. So we want to help them understand there's a lot of programs. Utah's one of the best states with like over 29 different county, city, statewide programs available to them. We're going to show them some of what's available so they know they can buy now. And what the possibilities are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it per person, per client, per
It's $20 if you're gonna participate and invite your people just to help us cover the cost of food.
all of the people?
Anyone you want to bring.
Anyone you wanna bring,
Yeah.
just
Bring as
donate
many
$20
people as you
one
want,
time per
yeah.
agent.
Just per agent, okay?
$20 per agent.
Per
is
agent.
coming, yes. And then
And you can bring as
whoever you
many
wanna invite.
buyers as you want.
Yes, we're gonna order, if you guys remember our holiday party, we had like the dessert spread from Nader's. We're gonna do that and drinks, so finger foods, just, we'll make it look really nice. It'll be set up here and then.
Do we have any, I have a question, do we have any like thing we can send out to our clients besides this? That talks about the myths?
Yes, we could do that, like a
We can put
preview,
something
yes,
together.
we'll
Yeah.
put together something.
Yeah, we can put something together.
Just so we can, I mean, if I saw this,
She wants a better teaser.
Okay.
And we can hit on those two things, credit and down payment, because those are the two biggest things keeping the first-time home buyers on the sidelines. We
Yes.
believe, and the industry believes, if you watch Barry and me, Bill Bodner, even our expert, this will be the year of the first-time home buyer. Because those concessions are back, and there's a lot of angst. Like, I want to get in the home buyer market, it's the American dream. But that wasn't a possibility, they were pushed to the side, they've been riding the pine for the last couple of years. And now they're about to call into the game, and what do they need to do to understand it's their time to come into the game? We really think this will be the year of the first-time home buyer.
Plus rates are starting to trend down a little bit, so we're actually, FHA even 5.625, 5.75 rates, so 7%, so they can, if you can get one up free, what I try to talk to customers about is the payment, not the rate. We can get somewhere around 2,700, 2,600, 73,000, it's a lot easier to take versus 3,100. So rates are starting to trend down, and the market's starting to heat up, so it's gonna probably, next couple of months, will probably be pretty busy.
Yeah.
Well, and even think about how many buyers last year, the last couple of years have been nervous getting in, especially first time, or how frustrating it was when they were trying to buy in. And so you had a lot of first-time home buyers that were just nervous with the market, the reading about it, and not entering in. So I think that now that there's some slowdown, there's some inventory that's coming on market, and that buyers are actually able to take their time and do it properly, I think you're gonna see a lot more first-time home buyers as well. So, Jeff?
The QR code takes it to the client sign up.
Right, this
to
is
come.
a preview of the postcard.
Right,
Yeah.
so my question is, they put my name in, or I enter them, put my name in there. Who's gonna come after me for the money? When do I just bring the $20 when I come?
Oh, it's us, it's with the office.
It's with the office.
It's just to help
Brooke.
out, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I just talked to.
Brooke or
Jamie
Jamie or
Okay,
Kara.
good, okay, good, thank you.
So, Venmo, Cash App, no, I'm just kidding.
This is
Gift cards.
just so we can let you know if you have people coming.
Gift
they've
cards,
registered, so you can
word,
expect
you
it.
know, I'll just ship with a text one Saturday. Yeah, no, it is.
You're really busy, can't talk right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
And if
so,
we-
yeah, which I am gonna be talking about that here soon, so. Any other questions? Okay, thanks guys, appreciate it. Mike Coniston, Skidland title. Thanks again for breakfast. Come on up. You get a cake.
Let's be clear, Patty's doing continuing
Sorry,
education
today.
today.
And by the way.
So we just, said the delivery people just brought it early. I don't know what happened. So don't worry about it.
So CE, if you can stay for Jenny Decker's probate class, please do. It's well worth it. It's well worth your 1 hour. She's amazing. She's an attorney with a sense of humor, which you don't find very often. She does probate. That's who we tap in our office when we need probate, and she has done a probate for us in 1 day. She probably doesn't like me to say that, but she can get them done, and she's amazing. So if you can stay, please stay.
Don't count on it in 1 day. Don't hold that expectation.
Yeah, don't, yeah.
Just in case.
But you can. And then Wednesday, the 15th, February 15th, from 10 to 12, we're going to do a 2-hour 1031 exchange. So mark your calendar. It is a class, CE class, sorry. Okay. And Owen Glout is coming. He runs the 1031 company for Anywhere. So he knows it. He's good at it. We're doing it on a Wednesday.
He gets rave reviews.
He does.
1031 stuff can be pretty riveting, and he does a wonderful job.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah,
because
no, it is really good.
he works in it.
Yes.
You know, Linda Gear took the class and she said that some CE instructors will come and instruct, and you can tell that they're just teaching it, but he actually works in it, and he's very good at it, so.
That's
And
February
15th, Wednesday the 15th. And then lunch will be provided.
What time was that?
I'm sorry?
What time was
A 10 to noon. But it is a Wednesday. That's the best we could do. It's a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday. But please show up. It'll be worth it. So,
And then we've got a couple shout outs, right?
do it.
Okay, so we want to begin kind of sharing thank yous for any of the agents that send secured land title an order, and we close it. And in the month of January, we had 4. So we want to give a shout out to Deb McFarland. Thank you. You closed in our office. Yes. Mackenzie Scott, thank you. Lauren McMullen, thank you. And Sade Stewart, thank you. And I know a few of these have sent additional orders as well, so hopefully we'll be recognizing again for February closings. So thank you guys, appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Your
Oh, that was
1031
the
class.
that yeah. So today, or no, February 15th.
10 to 12.
Where do you want them to RSVP? Office, or we do have a sign up here. So yeah, just let us know the office. You can either email or sign up on the board.
All right, tomorrow in our Get Shit Done, we're gonna turn your websites into lead generating machines, part 1, because there's actually a lot of work to do and it can get overwhelming. So we're actually going to launch the blog and schedule all of your February content tomorrow. And then as a follow-up, when Crystal's here on Thursday, she can help you create the graphics that you're gonna use to share those as they come out on social media in whatever form that is you want, whether you want a reel, you want a square image, if you want something for LinkedIn or a Facebook header, like she can help you do all of the graphics to go with that. So if you would like to have content ready to go, I already wrote it, you guys. I'm just showing you how to put it on there. You don't have to write anything. Just come in and work on it with me tomorrow. We'll start at 9:30. We should be done by 10:30. So, yeah, and then we'll do part 2 next week.
I had a question.
How about a Thursday?
Deb.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, if we have a website that's not a CB website, can we still do this? Does it have to be?
Maybe. If I know how to do it, yeah. Who's your website hosted through?
GoDaddy. Shut up, Ryan. You're on one, I don't need it.
I will share the content with you, and I can, if you want to share access to your website, I can dig into it and figure out how to do it.
Okay, I mean, Stephanie hooked up my website for me, so
Okay,
surely.
Okay, let's talk. I might be able to do it.
Okay,
Yes,
if I'm gonna get up that early, be here.
yes. The coffee will be on.
Is there another alternative?
What do you mean alternative?
I was, other course, I was holding personal, I'd love to take this.
Me too, and I can't make it.
Is there a better day to do it for you guys? Thursdays are our training day when we get coaches, so it can't be Thursdays.
And it's Groundhog Day.
And it's Groundhog Day, you guys.
Well, and honestly,
All year long.
if this is, I mean,
What do we wanna do?
We can do it again. We can do a second one, probably enough time, right?
Probably. I could do it Thursday afternoons after our corporate meeting. We could do like Thursdays at 3.
You guys want to do it on Thursday at 3?
Yeah.
Does that work with you guys? Is that better
Are you
than
gonna
tomorrow?
keep
Why don't you
I will,
send out a
I'm still
doodle?
gonna do the Wednesday mornings. I'm
Oh,
just
you are?
talking
Okay.
about doing a second of the same on Thursdays afternoons.
On a different week.
Different week?
I
You want
can't
it
do
this
this
week?
Thursday.
Okay.
Let's do this. After the meeting today, those who can't make it tomorrow, just come up to us and we'll try to set up a time that will work for everybody, for all of you, okay, for a later time.
And I'm
Okay.
providing this stuff to Crystal too. So if I can't personally do it, Crystal has the same information. So it's available to you. We want you to tap into this and use the tools because I don't want you paying for extra tools that we already have for free. So.
Right. So,
Made
okay.
that mistake.
Quick, I don't know how many have seen this. It was on one of the agent groups, but just a quick safety alert. I don't know how many calls we'll get down here, okay, because this property's in Provo, but there is a client that is making the rounds. He is a real person. His name is Joe Woods. The property address is 2065 California Ave, Unit C in Provo. He is currently on his 4th realtor in about 2 or 3 months. And he does use that call. He calls up, he's calling agents, and he's asking them, he's letting them know that he's been released from his previous realtor and trying to get them to come in and list his property. His claims range from, my wife just died, I need to sell the house. There's one other, I can't remember, anyway. The police and other realtors are recommending extreme caution if you deal with this guy. He gets very angry and upset quickly and easily if you're not doing what he asks. He asks for rights. I don't know what his end game is. He has been, again, it's been listed 3 times already and it's canceled each time.
It just
It's
went
never
active
made it.
today on
It
a new
just went
agent.
active today
Wow.
with probably another agent that didn't know. So if you get calls, just be very cautious. I don't know that this guy's really gonna sell his property. I know one agent, when they removed their key box, she's been doing this for 20 years, the way he was acting was enough red flags that she brought her husband, fortunately. This guy even tried to get her inside the house alone while she was removing her key box, and fortunately her husband was there. So again, I don't know how he is. The police have said he's got multiple reports. He has a lengthy criminal history. What those details are, I'm not sure. But just so you guys know, if you do get a call, I just want people to know, be cautious but
Did you sign up for Spark, that benefits thing? You
I was
guys
just
both
about
want
to
for
lead
free?
into that. So one more thing on the tile, you guys. We've got, I don't know if you've seen the tile Spark. So a lot of you have actually messaged me with phone numbers. There's an app called Forewarn you can pay for. So with Spark, I want to say it's about $80 a year. You have access to a lot of other tools as well, but one of them is called Forewarn. And it's an app on your phone that you can at least verify phone numbers with or people to, it'll give you, many of you have like texted me and said, hey, can you check this number for me? Because I do pay for it for that reason, for anyone that needs it, okay? And so it can tell you whether at least the phone number is tied to the person you're talking to, or if it's a spoof. It will give an idea of criminal history if they have one. Most of the ones that I pulled up that actually have criminal history is usually traffic and speeding and that kind of thing. But if there's anything more serious, it's usually in there. And so, so from a safety standpoint, you all do have access to that if you want to pay for it. But also feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to check numbers. I'm happy to check names. It's not always going to be perfect, right? The results. But if it's a legitimate person, usually their name's going to pop up there if they've had a number for a while. Oftentimes I see them tied to different people, but that's usually a scammer or something like that.
If you join Washington County MLS, they'll give it to you free.
Forewarn, okay. So, or you can pay a lot of money for Washington County.
I'm just saying,
So-
it's nice that they offer them.
Yes, so,
It's like $700.
yeah, so you can pay 80 a year or 700, it's really up to you. And so, but then you have access to St. George listings.
Just call me out.
Yeah. But I did just want to kind of give you guys a heads up, just keep an eye out. I don't know if we'll get any agents down here that are getting calls, because it is a Provo listing, but, I'd rather you guys have that information just in case.
Does he always use the same name, Joe Wood?
Yeah, no, it's tied to his property, it's who he is.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's not lying about who he is, I just don't, and I don't know really, it's people just to be cautious, because nobody knows if he's gonna escalate to getting violent. Nobody knows, I mean, it's just, he's called multiple agents already about this. And, yeah, I mean, he's
I
obviously.
mean, look at, I mean, from November 30th, he's had 4 agents since November 30th.
One on the
That's
local front, there were like 7 or 8 agents who said like, he called them and they got enough, like a gig that they
Yeah,
feel
they
like,
want 'em.
it's not, it's only 4 that have like signed it.
Yeah.
There's like multiple.
Does that? It's just so weird.
I know, yeah, so. Also, I want to remind everybody, I will not, Bridget will
The
not.
fact you have to continue this.
I know, but it's happened. Well, and I want to mention one, a couple others, just to kind of remind you guys, I'm not asking for gift cards. I'm not asking for Cash App transfers, any of that stuff. We had, and one of them, I think Beely or someone got hit with one of our agents. Usually they're using the broker names, but now they're starting to use agents as well, asking for, and he played with them for a little while. They wanted like $3,000 with a Cash App transfer. So just know that, I mean, hopefully none of you guys are going to hit up your fellow agents for money either. And if so, I hope it's one that you're really close to and they can check your number. But we will not be looking for any type of monetary, gift cards or anything like that. So please don't call for those. The other thing I wanted to mention, many of you guys are getting this. So there's a couple of things that, and I'm not sure the end game with one of them. Do any of you get messages from random numbers that says hi?
Yes.
Okay, you get the ones that say, hey, this is Kelly, I'm at the airport, are you gonna pick me up? So I get random ones with different names, like addressing me, just like, hey, had a great time last weekend, when are we doing it again?
Michael
And
was very curious about what he didn't remember.
Yeah. So, I don't know the end game on those. I do know that they're designed to at least get a response, okay? Whether they're just trying to verify your number's real, you're a real person, whether they're trying to then become a friend, I don't know. But just know that one is a scam as well. If you're getting these random text messages, and I know this is weird for you Android users, but I do actually, I will, if it's a number I'm not sure, that seems possibly legit, I'll start to type in as if I'm responding just to see if that little arrow goes green or blue. If it's blue, at least I know it's an iPhone or a legitimate person tied to the number, but it doesn't mean it's not a scam. So the other one, which I've gotten calls on, and it's more kind of the too good to be true thing that I want you guys to be careful about, is the out-of-state, out-of-country cash buyer who has, a $2.3 million house they want to look at, all this other stuff. It's typically a scam, right? I've had a few agents that have actually been curious. They're very good with their conversation back and forth. But then they try to lead into, one, they don't want to talk on the phone.
Right, I got one yesterday.
Yeah.
Lauren had one last
text. And they'll try to get you to talk via WhatsApp.
They said, I'm from New York.
Mhm.
I actually got the area code in Kentucky, and I'm like, oh,
Right.
you don't even match.
Yeah,
But I would just say, I didn't have to put a phone call to qualify you and then pick up crickets.
yeah. So I think if you guys get any of those, I'm not saying there aren't some legitimate people out there that are gonna try to message you that might, have found your name. And we don't want to get rid of any real clients. But any real client's gonna have a conversation. If they're just doing text and they have no interest in talking to you, they're probably fake, right? They're at least gonna wanna have a conversation. If they're a buyer, I'd recommend meeting here in the office. Don't meet anybody outside in even in public. Don't meet any, privately to show a home that you don't know. Take someone, with you, but try to qualify the buyer or the client, whoever they are, as best as possible. I know we've got the concerns with the land ones with running that scam, so just keep an eye out for these. Some common sense for some of them, but they are getting more sophisticated, which is going to kind of lead me into one of the next things I'm going into, with whatever technology they're using. Okay, so next, who has heard? I'm sure. Oh, sorry, Susan. Here's the thing. Everyone's complaining about these, and here's the downside. You're always going to get them. I don't know whether NAR actually sells the list or not. A lot of people complain. They blame Salt Lake Board of Realtors. They blame the MLS. They blame NAR. I know for a fact Salt Lake Board of Realtors does not sell your names.
Well, anybody with half a brain can go on Zillow and find this entire.
They can scrape, yeah. Then they can go to websites. I mean, a lot of them, like the credit card or the gift card scams, they're scraping the websites. So you just scrape the Coldwell Banker to find out who the broker is. So they'll do a data scrape. A lot of them are really talented programmers that literally write code that goes through and just scrapes the data. Anyway.
Well, you know, because we've talked about setting up maps
Mm-hmm.
and how we can be fined.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see one, why are you getting fined, you know, and I send it over to this class, spam, and then I.
Yeah, and that's all I do. I delete report as junk. And so, because they're not getting fined because you can't track them. You got to be able to find out who they are. And they're using, yeah, they're just rotating numbers. We can get fined because our numbers are tied to us.
They work
So
for a huge insurance company out of Texas.
Say again.
They work for a huge insurance company out of Texas.
Oh, okay.
Buys lists that you actually can find all of them. You can run their phone number, and if they're licensed, and you talk to them and say, oh, I'm licensed, their number, their name will show up in license. And it's always the same company.
Okay.
It's US company. Yeah.
All right. See, I've never even actually looked them up, but as for stopping the texts, I mean, but yeah, I mean, you can, I guess, turn them in.
They're also US health group, and they'll come across, like, they can get you private insurance for a really reasonable price, and they'll make it sound like a gold plan on the marketplace. It's not at all like gold. So don't believe that they're private insurances. I wish it was that, but it's not.
Okay, good to know.
Having an affordable plan that
Yeah. But as it comes to actually stopping them, unfortunately, you know, outside of deleting and blocking the number, you know, there's no way that I can think of that actually just shuts them down. And so you can report them, and then it's going through that. But yeah, I don't know how to just shut it down.
I just respond with a nude.
Sweet. I like it. Yeah. Hey, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this. What I'm going to dig into next, and hopefully this works as maybe a suggestion, but has anybody been following ChatGPT?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so as you guys know, this has been a big thing over the last month. They're really making, news because it's a big viral thing right now. And I've played with it, I've tested it, and this is why I said even some scammers, I'm sure they're using things like this to be able to communicate. So I'm going to do just a quick example, something you guys might want to use. I hated writing property descriptors, couldn't stand it. It was just not something I was great at. I usually hire someone to copy or, whatever. But, so I was playing with this. You guys are welcome to do it if you haven't gone there, and we'll see if this works. But this is what you can do if you're doing, I'm trying to think of like creative ways how this can benefit, right, agents and what tools they could use simply. So this is one when you go to this site, and hopefully it'll work right now because it's really busy. But we're going to try.
It's on that screen.
Okay, well. But I did think this was kind of funny when I did it. So essentially what you do, you're going to go to this wonderful website and you speak to it like you're texting a friend. So I can't, unfortunately. But spell that one.
ESPADRIL. Where's that house?
It's in Taylorsville.
Okay, so just so you know what I'm putting in here. Okay, so write me a property description for 2148 West, Esperdale Circle, Taylorsville, one funny and one for out-of-state buyers. And if it's not overloaded right now. Wow. It's crazy. So it's actually usually faster than this. I think the server might be a little bit. The demonstration is gonna not really work, but. Okay.
Yep, there it is.
So we'll read this, but once it's done, you can actually. Like, seriously, yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow. That's pretty clever.
So you want to check it for accuracy, things like that. So
Shake yourself up.
if you're looking for a way to write property descriptions, because you're not creative, you can literally write as if you were requesting from a copyright. And it will kick this stuff out for you. So the funny one, welcome to 2048 West Expertise Circle, the house where you can kick off your shoes and put your feet up, just like a pair of comfy expertise. Located in the charming city of Taylorsville, this home is the perfect place to dance like nobody's watching and sing like nobody's listening. 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, plenty of room for all your favorite dance partners, so come on over and shake your tail feathers out. Okay? And then the out-of-state one, 2148 West Espredale Circle, charming 3-bedroom, 2-bath home located in the desirable city of Taylorsville. Well-maintained property offers a spacious living area, a cozy kitchen with modern appliances, and a beautiful backyard perfect for outdoor entertainment. Conveniently located near local amenities, property is ideal for those seeking a comfortable and convenient lifestyle. Don't miss out on the opportunity. So.
I wonder what his property description says.
Yeah, so, anyway, I wanted to show that because this could be a good tool for you guys to use if you're just trying to come up with some quick copies, I mean, it's insane what this will actually do. I played around. You can add parameters, things you want in there. Go ahead.
I don't know the story behind it, but there is some controversy about it, about like them hiring like any security stuff, or I don't know. There's somebody sent me an article that works with AI and this is writing.
Well, I know
I don't use it, so I didn't get that involved, but it was just because I was talking about it that morning with somebody else.
Right.
And it was one of those Instagram moments where you think, oh, they're listening to me, but it actually is something I know.
Right.
So that was weird. But anyway, I don't know anything about it, but just to.
Well, and you don't want to put, you don't want to put personal information in there. I mean, just like anything else, and it even warns you that when you come in. OpenAI is an actual company that has a profit and a nonprofit section. Okay, that is really it's a research lab essentially, and they've been doing AI for a long time, testing. And so, and I'm sure that it's going to be used for a lot of different things. I'm sure there's legal reasons it's being used. I mean, one of the biggest reasons it's been making the news is because students are cheating left and right with essay papers. It has passed the Wharton MBA school program already. It's passed the New York State bar exam. So the actual program itself. And so, I mean, there's going to be some, people not really using it properly, for sure. So if you do, it's OpenAI, chat.openai.com. And so in order to use it, you do have to sign up with an account. It's free research. I think there are paid, services. And so, but again, look for some of these things. You're welcome, Adrian. And like I said, there are going to be edits. So Adrian responded, it's actually 4 bedrooms, 2 bath. So remember, there are going to be some edits. You're going to want to, you want to check it, proof it, if you decide to use it. But something to potentially play with if you're looking for certain things that this could work with. But again, use it at your own. Be cautious what you're putting in there. No personal information, that type of thing. I had it write a poem for the office staff the other day. It was okay.
It was okay.
It was
Brooke liked it.
Brooke liked it because it said she was the boss.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I was just kind of playing with it for fun. And then Stephanie actually brought up the property description part to me. And so I tested it out and was really impressed, actually. So that's what I wanted to touch on, at least with that, just because you guys are, if you haven't heard about it, you're going to be hearing about it more and more. And again, a potential tool to use for some of your stuff. So, okay, let's move on. As you guys know, it's tax season, so you can access a copy of your 1099s through your income and expense tab located on desk. So there's a pull-down menu for the years, so you can even access past years. So under your My Earnings, this is how you're gonna locate everything. So my earnings, and then you'll go over to the right-hand side to the 1099 earnings. You guys, if anybody has a problem finding the stuff, tracking it, then let us know and we can help direct you. But you need your 1099s before they're mailed, then that's where you're gonna get them. A few things. So next Tuesday, place of sales meeting, we are going to be doing the awards announcement for the award winners. This is not the awards gala. Okay, there's some of that stuff that's going to be held off. We're still waiting for details on that. But we are going to be in office. We'll have food here, decorations, and kind of make it a office party, sort of like we did before. Maybe not as big as it was when we were doing the whole throwback to every office, but that's going to be next Tuesday. So you guys come in, celebrate each other, celebrate the award winners, and we'll be doing that.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
in place of sales
Place
meeting.
of sales meeting. So it'll be fun. We're going to try to make it as fun as possible. You guys have been here, we've done it in the past. So reminder for those who didn't know, I don't know if you all know, we had an RPAC competition recently with between the brokerages. We had basketball teams. We did beat Sotheby's.
Woo!
Okay. And so, but they have, out of that, we now have a weekly basketball game because they had so much fun doing it. So on Wednesdays, if you're interested in playing, Holiday Alliance Rec Center at 12:30. There's a lot of agents that are going and playing. Joey, Brian, who else? Anybody else from here?
So far, it's me, Brian.
Beasley's
good.
Yeah.
So, bring professional coach.
Doesn't have to be real, it's just a pickup.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be real. It's just a pickup game for you guys to have fun. We want to let everybody know that it's open and try to build that. I know Raquel was really excited to go
I'm
play.
gonna cheer, actually.
Sweet. Nice. So,
Spicy.
yeah. So just so you guys know that, Wednesdays at 12:30, Holiday Alliance Rec Center. We are doing a bowling tournament in our office. Nice. Okay, so this is coming up at the end of February, so February 21st. I need RSVPs. Whoever wants to play, let me know. It's $25 per person. It's going to be at the All-Star Lanes in Draper, right off 126th. And so I know for some of you, passing 21st South is a really hard thing to do. Okay? After lunch, I know if you're going south, you feel like you're driving to St. George, but it's really not that far away. Okay? Freeway's quick.
I'm gonna be in St. George, and I'm tempted to drive back.
It's closer.
Yeah, it's actually faster from St. George there, for most people's perception. But so,
Do they have karaoke?
they do in the Queens and Dales next door, I think. So, but this is going to be Salt Lake Sugar House. We're playing against Union Heights and South Valley. So again, let us know if you're interested. We need to get our numbers in so we
We need to
can.
do more than saying we're going on the Facebook thing, or who do you need to tell?
Let us know.
Yeah,
Just let staff know.
Yeah, they're gonna reserve lanes for us based on count, so let us know. They wanna know by February 15th, so
Yeah, we need
by
to find a
Valentine's
number
Day,
count. Yeah.
decide.
Can we Venmo?
Yes, you can Venmo.
Venmo,
Is the response on Facebook, the registration?
No.
yeah.
No.
You can get it to us.
No, if you respond on Facebook, I'll follow up and make sure that you paid your Venmo and you're secured and committed.
Yeah, there is an invite link that Bridget created on Facebook, and so you guys can, but again, like she just said, if you've RSVP'd there, I'm gonna confirm with you and get payment. So we'd like to get payment and head count by the 15th. That way we can make sure we have all the links and everything we said.
Is there something specific we can Venmo?
Either Bridget or I, we'll get you the Venmo. If you want to Venmo, let us know what that address is. So, okay?
What's the Facebook page you're talking about? I'll add you to it. It's
Yeah,
the
we have a-
Superstars page.
We would Salt Lake a
So-
private group for the office.
I've been creating events there because Facebook did an update and you can add it to your calendar from Facebook. It's really awesome. That's my favorite feature. So I've been putting stuff there. If you guys want to know, you can check the events there. The
It's just
Salt Lake Sugar House, Superstars.
It's a private office group, so if you haven't, you might not be able to find it. So if not, let us know, we can add you to it, okay? Also with that, one thing we're going to start doing, the CBU Learning Center, actually, their calendar can also include all our office stuff.
Eventually it's broken.
So, yeah, eventually.
I tried it. It doesn't work right now.
Okay, eventually, like I said, this is time anyway. It will allow us to actually start placing our office events, sales meetings, all that stuff on there. So once that feature is actually working, as I keep promoting this.
I know. I tried to put this there and it wouldn't save. So
Yeah.
We'll keep trying.
We'll let you know once it keeps going, but that will be a good, easy way to go if you guys are wondering if there's anything going on with the office. We hope, once that's running and running smoothly enough, that we can start just putting our calendar there, so that you all have access to it, okay? Janine, you're here today. We welcomed her last week. And so, but we're gonna go over our little spotlight, so, feel free, yeah. So this is Janine Shulliff, everyone. We welcome her last year. Formerly Coldwell Banker, Las Vegas, right? Out of Las Vegas. And so when did you move here? You've been here last August. Okay. So we're excited to welcome her. So how long has she been in real estate? 5 years. Her background before real estate, stay-at-home mom, was constantly looking at houses on Realtor.com and Zillow.
Now you know better.
Yeah. Divorced with 2 kids, 23 and 24 years old. And is your son buying the house? Yes. So, favorite thing to do when she's not working? She plays tennis, listen to music, dance, and watch World War II documentaries. Okay. What is one thing most people don't know about you? She collected baseball cards, chewed the bad gum that came in the packs, and was the first girl in the Indiana Wildcat Baseball League. Nice. Any unique talents, skills, or hobbies? Not that she's aware of. You should go to karaoke. You may find it fun. So, if you could meet one famous person, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Judge Judy. She's smart, strong, in convictions, doesn't waver based on others' opinions, treats everyone the same, is funny and fair. Early bird or night owl. She's an early bird. And no answer to if she could go anywhere in the world for free. Where would you go and why? Does that change by any chance? Anywhere? Okay. What you wanted her to be when she grew up was a teacher. What do you want to be when you grow up now, as of today? She still doesn't know. And what's your favorite thing about being in real estate? Solving issues that may arise during a transaction, then giving the keys to the buyer. I try to meet them at the house, if possible. Watch their expressions as I hand over the keys and say congratulations. They are so excited. It's very gratifying. It's Janine. Well, welcome. You guys at home, if you have listings, wants, needs, anything, please start putting them into chat. We got rid of these prices this time, guys.
Raised the prices.
So Fran has a new listing, 850 South Parkway Drive in North Salt Lake. And it looks like she
disappeared.
Do we have any guesses?
Her description is like super long. It's amazing. The builder, like a builder, built this home for himself. And do you want to talk about your house?
It's a great one.
It's a great one.
That's what you're around. There's a great one. That's all you need to know.
All you need to know. Bring them on up. No, it's really a great house. It was a builder's home. And it's got a great flat lot and just some really, really great updates. And there's a video that you guys, he did a great job. Adam did it.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you. They can't hear you back here.
Oh, yeah, Adam did a great video on it. And there's some really good stills, so you get a really good feeling for it.
Okay. So video and stills and everything online that Adam did, so you get a good feel for it. Guesses? Bedrooms, baths, square footage?
6 bedrooms, 4 baths.
4 baths. 4. One, two.
6 bed, 4. 5,100 square feet on almost half an acre. Does anyone want to change on price before I go?
125.
I want
165.
And we just had it appraised.
And it was just appraised. So, nice. Okay. Adrian is at home. I saw him typing. So 2148 West. I know I'm killing that name, but Espadrille, Taylorsville. So you guys probably know. So no details from you. Beds, bath, square footage.
4.2. Yeah, 475.
475, 4.2. Anyone else? 4, 1 3/4, 1,950 square feet, so 1/4 of an acre. 479. Did you look at it?
My guy.
Hey, this thing is, if somebody has toys, boats, RVs, workshops,
That's like a
bars,
super
anything
deep
like that.
garage.
There's a massive covered carport for like an RV or whatever in the back, great RV parking, huge oversized 2-car with an extra like workshop off the back. There's a kind of contractor craftsman that's been taking care of this thing for the last 30 years. It's in great shape, it's on a cul-de-sac, really, really solid house, should go.
Awesome. Okay, thanks, Joey. Trent Fibbin has a new one, 388 South Main Street in Smithfield. I guess it's
Not a recent picture.
not a recent picture.
Where's Smithfield?
Cache County.
Okay.
Minus 57 of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-bed, 1-bath, 1800 square feet, 0.21 of an acre. Pricing? Anyone work in that area?
250.
99, 250, 350, 365.
Wow.
So, okay. Anyone? Oh, hold on. We've got Beverly.
Michael, I have a listing down this week. It's over on 18th East. It's got 31st South.
Okay, speak up.
5-bedroom, cul-de-sac, 27 acres, new roof, new furnace, new AC, new water heater. Needs updating, but it's a great area and it's a great box.
When does it come on?
Thursday morning.
Okay. I think I want to get a Raquel,
Oh, 635.
635. Okay, sorry.
I have 2 going on this week. One's a bit of a unicorn. It's condo. Talk about it. I know. Sorry, thanks.
Will you do me, sorry, Raquel, will you do me a favor? I don't want to put you on the spot. Will you come up just a little? Just so
Just
the mic.
can't hear you.
Yeah. We've learned this mic isn't fantastic. So.
It's a bit of a unicorn. It's a condo in East Mill Creek that has a full basement mother-in-law with a separate entrance. I don't know. What? Go figure. I know. Everybody's like, what? So if you had a first-time home buyer that needed some extra income, I do.
Is it condo like a townhome style or like?
They're not stacked, so they're all. It's an older unit. They're all. It's the only. There's only 3 that have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and this is the only one that has a basement. It's random. I don't know.
What's the location?
Montebello. It's behind Evergreen Junior High, just south of 33rd.
How much?
400.
With the HOA.
HOA is 249.
Will they allow that?
You can rent the basement, or you can rent one of the pieces, but it has to be owner occupied. But the other, you can bring somebody in, you know.
Is it a middle or an end unit?
And
How old are these?
they were built in 65.
Does it have a yard?
No. Has a great covered patio. The unit has a pool.
Awesome.
It's going live on Thursday. And then I have Rambler in Bountiful, also with a full mother-in-law downstairs, separate entrance. This thing is updated to the 1000th degree. So whoever's gonna get it is gonna get like $1 million worth of upgrades for not $1 million. Might have over upgraded a little bit. But legitimately, like everything is dialed. So it's got some, but it only has 1.5 bedrooms upstairs, 1.5 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, and then the downstairs is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Awesome.
Okay,
Okay.
685 now.
Thank you. Molly?
Danny has a just over 10-acre building lot. Was she on?
No, this mic.
Oh, I didn't know she was on. She has a really cool building lot in Harriman. It's over 10 acres.
Wow.
It's like up, it's BFE. It's way up in Harriman, but views are incredible. It's kind of cliffside. They finally figured out water. Water's really hard up there. It's ready to build a single family home. You can't split it. So the few properties that are up there, everybody's on like 10 plus acres. It's really cool. It's listing, I think, Thursday. So ask Daddy.
It's not that crazy. It's like 10 minutes from the heart. You're kind of in the mountains, but you're 10 minutes from the heart of like Harriman shopping.
Have they done the mine tailing mitigation, or is
I
that
don't know on the price, honestly. She'll know, but if you've got somebody looking for something unique like that.
Is there mine tailing issue in that
I don't
soil?
think so. They were gonna build a custom stack home on it. Just decided they want to just buy a house and move right in, so that's why they
didn't buy it, but they worked, the water up there's a pain, they finally got that all figured out, so you could build on it tomorrow, so.
Yeah, utilities are,
Yeah.
it's a dirt road, but, only for about a mile and a half up, the rest of it is paved.
If you want something just outside of town, but like really cool and kind of rural, it's an awesome option.
Sweet, thank you. Tracy?
I've got a
What?
horse property coming up in probably 2 weeks. It's in West Jordan, 92nd South, kind of by Redwood Road. It is horse property, corrals, tack room, all that stuff. Not gonna be attractive to a regular family that doesn't like horses, so if they have any horse cars out there. It's a great rambler, mostly updated, a lot of new carpet clean. It's got a second kitchen in the back, or a basement, half an acre, it's gonna be mid-fives. But like I said, it's horse property.
Awesome. Okay.
Secondary water, all that good stuff.
Perfect, thank you. Molly, really quick, question from Jack Murphy. Is there a perk test on that yet? Do you know?
On the Harriman property.
On the Harriman property?
Have him to call Danny, yeah.
Yeah, not sure, Jack. If you have questions, you can contact Danny, so we can get you that info. Really quick, you guys, so I don't lose this. So Beverly, she also has clients looking in the Westminster area under 600K for a 3-bedroom. It can be a fixer-upper. So if anyone knows of anything coming up in that area, Beverly Stoddard. Anybody else here? That was Adrian.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
coming to us.
What area? Sorry.
Westminster area, just down the street.
Oh,
So do you know of anything?
why that area?
I don't know, that's where clients are looking for. I'll go back to the clients and say, why do you want to be here? So,
Apparently needs to know.
so yeah, Westminster area though, so yeah.
Tell us, Mike.
Yes. Anyone else have anything? Okay, so 2 things really quick. One, just an announcement of something I'm going to be kicking off. It's probably going to be a couple weeks, but I am going to start doing drawings. We've got a few things we're going to start doing for sales meetings, but one I am going to start doing is drawings for those that are here. So you guys at home, on-time drawings for sales meeting. And so basically you're going to get here, drop your business card or name in a fishbowl, and then I'm going to have a box of cash that I'm donating, anywhere from $1 and $2 bills to 5, 10 to whatever, and we'll draw that at the end of sales meeting. Just something fun to have fun, right? So it's my swear jar, really. It's accumulated a lot, you guys. Whew. Yeah, exactly. So I'll let you know. I mean, well, you're not going to know when it starts, so just start coming to sales meeting. Those of you that aren't here today, and then really quick announcement. She didn't know this, but today is Susan Davis's birthday.
I think she knew that part.
Well, she knows, and she didn't know we were going to announce it. So, so we was yesterday. Billy. Yeah, I haven't been on.
Wish Billy a happy birthday.
Well, Billy, if your birthday was yesterday, we're wishing you a happy birthday too. So, anyway, I just wanted to say happy birthday to Susan. Wish you a happy birthday. Do you want us to sing? Do you want a song?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
Joey wants to sing. Like, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you.
Many more.
Natalie and Debbie.
Give her a bunch on the 28th too. All right, you guys.
Yeah.
We're running a touch behind for our classes. This is started at 11. She's
Oh,
here.
crap. Okay.
So we're gonna
Sorry.
swap over and do our probate class.
Okay, you guys. Yeah, if you want to, you have to be here in person. So, okay, you guys. Thanks. See you later.
Oh, no, I said.